Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to the new video. Right now we're doing Chiliz. Like few minutes ago, before I went to the bathroom, it was 9% up for the day. Now I came back, it's 13%. I don't know what's happening. It's going up hard. That's how we're gonna see what's going up. You can see these green candles. They are breaking all kind of resistances. So we're gonna see that. We're gonna see what our next resistances for Chiliz, where it's gonna stop trading and stuff like that. Important numbers. That said, let's get into charts. But before we start, check out the links below for the Telegram and Patreon. You might find something you like. Telegram channel is very nice, a nice community, people chatting all the time. Right now we enabled polls, so people are posting polls all the time. Let's actually see what's right now what's happening with Chiliz. So down here we bottomed out. This was the bottom of the Chiliz. We can see that by the change in the color down here. Also right now we're getting cross, so the cross is actually confirming this bottom over here. That's a bullish sign, and probably that's why we are breaking this resistance right now at 0.55 and going towards the next one at 0.65. So we had a small pit stop at 0.55 resistance up here, but right now looks like we are breaking it. Yesterday everything was kind of going down, but most of the stuff finished actually in green and not in red. You can see here this wick down there went all the way down to the 10 moving average, which is very good because it got support on the wick and then started bouncing up. Now that we actually managed to keep above the 10 and 50 moving line for the second day in a row, today also with the help of the bullish cross on the MACD, it started pumping hard above the 55 resistance. So next resistance, although you cannot see it here, is this one over here at 65. That comes from the weekly chart, and it's the all-time high weekly resistance. It's a very important resistance, very important number to take care of and look at, but this is the resistance we try to break. Now this week we still got like 4 days left, if I'm not mistaken, and you can see that this red candle is gonna get invalidated by this green candle over here. So this is something that something we call bullish engulfing candle. Just like over here we had a bearish engulfing candle, but because we got such a huge support on 10 moving average, we are just going right back up again. Very bullish sign, very bullish sign. And as soon as we get above 0.55 on the weekly, we close this candle up here, it's gonna be good times, good times. So weekly is looking nice. Let's just see some more indicators down here. The RSI looks good, the MACD looks good, all looks good, and as it should be looking. And let's just look at the daily, and we know that this bullish cross is happening, and we are not overbought on RSI levels. These have big upside, and I don't think it's gonna stop here. Maybe it's gonna have small pit stops on the 4-hourly time frame or daily time frame or something like that, but right now it's a very strong option. And how do you know it's a strong option? Because it's above all the moving averages. You can see here there's 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 moving average. It's above all moving averages, and the moving averages are right now acting as support, and it's pushing the price upwards. The same thing is going here. It's above all the moving averages, and the moving averages are pushing the price upwards. And on the daily we are above all the moving averages. On the weekly we are right now above all the moving averages, and on monthly above all the moving averages. On all the time frames we are literally above all the moving averages. We are in a strong uptrend. We bottomed out, we got confirmation on the daily. So all in all it looks very nice. So the next resistance should come at 65, and after that we have to look for the daily resistances, and that's the one up here. Where's my line? Up here, that's at 77. So they are following actually 55, 65, 77. So it's very nicely spread out. So what I'm thinking right now, it's gonna go all the way up to 65, maybe even today or tomorrow, and then we're gonna get some kind of resistance here where we're gonna wait for these moving averages to pick up with the price, and then maybe some kind of sideways movement before we actually break it and go up all the way up to the 77 line, or we just might actually just go straight up to the moon, to the 77 line. How these resistances get broken, it's hard to tell. We can assume what's gonna happen. That doesn't have to happen. Assumptions are bad in technical analysis. We only look at probabilities, and probabilities are both on the downside and upside. There are some probabilities that have a very large chance of success, like 80-90%. So those things might actually do what we assume, but assumptions are very bad. So only thing we're gonna say right now is that Chiliz is doing great. It doesn't have that many resistances on the way up right now, because everything below this point down here everything below here it's broken. There are no resistances down here. We got some playroom up here and here where the resistances might actually pop out, but even though resistances are not they're far in between. So let's actually see all the resistance we have right now above us, and that's this one, a 65, and the rest of them are on the daily chart. But that's the 65 again, 77, and we got this one here, a 63, and besides that there are none. Like horizontal resistance, there might be some other kinds of trend line resistances, maybe something like this up here, but that's also below 77. So as soon as we are actually above 77 line and we're gonna get there, it's gonna be clear sky, and that's where we enter that what everybody calls price discovery. It's very hard to determine where the next price should be at and stuff like that, but we're gonna find that, and we're gonna use prior trading. I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to use prior trading to figure out where the resistance lie up over here. But right now, for the first steps for Chiliz right now should be to get above the 0.77, because once that's done, we are above all the moving averages and everything is looking nice and dandy. So 55, 65, 77, that's the play. That's the game plan. Right now this isn't closed yet, so we have to wait at least a day to close above the 0.45. But all in all, this looks more than good enough, and I'm thinking Chiliz right now is bottom out. The bottom is going to the moon. Then subscribe to the channel if you want to check out more Chili videos. Check out the Telegram. Nice bunch of people. We just hit 2,000 members like 10 minutes ago, so do join us. A lot of people chatting away about the Cardano and African news and stuff like that, all kinds of altcoins. And if you have trouble picking coins, don't know what is good, what is bad, you are watching Chiliz, you are watching ARA, you're watching this and that, but you're only watching because they have 10, 11, 20, 30% green numbers, then you probably need some kind of help with picking coins. Check out the Patreon. We do something called daily altcoins video every single day early in the morning after candles closes. We go over like 30-40 altcoins every single day and see what's good, what's not, and stuff like that. You might learn something. Take that as you want. Thank you for watching the video, and see you again later today and tomorrow. Bye bye.